Okay, first of all, I must let you know that this is not a video of review of the movie Avengers because uh, in my channel I mostly discuss about ideas rather than movie reviews. But uh, even it will be foolish of me to think that you had come to this channel for a review of the Avengers, because I know if you like the Avengers, you have already seen it and you don't need a review. So I want to discuss about the theme, the core idea behind the movie The Avengers. I mean, it's one of the greatest movies in that genre. It was released in 2012 and it has almost been 14 years since this movie released. And this movie will never get old because of the central idea of this movie. I don't know what you feel I'll be talking about, but I'm going to talk about the idea of ideas. The funny thing about the movie is, the unique thing about the movie is, in this movie, everyone, every main character in the movie has an idea which is not wrong. I mean, surprisingly. And these movies will always stay evergreen because of this theme, where the heroes and the villains both are right. The both are right, and every idea is worth thinking about. This is the beauty of the movie The Avengers. It's the movie, it's an idea of ideas. The movie shows that life can be paved, the life can be led with more than one ideas, and we can have in our lives at different stages, we can have different ideas running our lives, or we can have a single idea that has been running our entire life. Now, from the context of the movie, now if we refer to the movie, we see the villain Loki had an idea that he wanted to rule Earth because he thought that people on Earth do not deserve their own independence. They deserved to be ruled because they were not treating their independence the right way. They were misusing their independence. They were being misguided by their independence. So he thought it as a noble purpose, not because he wanted to rule, not because he got pleasure in ruling, but mostly because he thought the people on earth deserve to be ruled because they cannot do good by themselves. If we think about it, this is not uh, wrong actually. What happens is that in this earth, we are the most conscious animal. We are the only conscious animal. We have consciousness, and no other animal does. And with that, we harm each other. We destroy each other in a larger scale and in a smaller scale, in an individual scale also. Loki thought that uh, being born on this beautiful planet is a um, privilege, and we should all at least respect each other's lives so not to harm each other. Now come to the two most popular characters, Iron Man and Captain America. I mean, they were fighting for the same cause. but they had completely different look, the completely different view at life. Once in the movie, Captain America asked Iron Man, big man in suit armor, take that off, what are you? And he said, billionaire, playboy, genius, philanthropist. I mean, he had so much of an attitude, so much, he was so much a perceptive about himself that he thought that he had all these qualities in himself, and he thought himself as genius. He didn't have any modesty. He thought that he didn't need to be modest to rule the world, to live in this world like a king. And that's one of the philosophies in life. And on the other hand, Captain America was very much down to earth, modest, polite, kind, and he thought these are the treasures of life that lead us life to be sacrificed, to be sacrificed. Captain America believed in sacrificing himself, where Iron Man believed in living on the sacrifices of others. But they both were good people inside, and we can have that. We have people like that in our real lives. In if you look around you, you'll find that in your lives there are people who look reckless, who appear to be reckless, who appear to have an ego problem, but they're nice people. I mean, they're inside, they're good people. And you'll have people like Captain America, who is modest, nice, and kind. And they're also good people. Now, these are different ways of leading life. And if you look at Hulk, he thought that he had such power that if he came contact with other innocent people, he might harm them. So he also sacrificed social interactions to not harm others. So this is also an idea of leading life. If you see Samuel L. Jackson's character, he always perceived the world as it is. He saw the world is not a safe place. It can be a very gruesome place if things go south. So he believed in being prepared. He believed in being prepared for the worst when everything is going hunky dory. So this is also an idea of leading life. So the point is, in our lives, we come across so many ideas. If we use uh, Instagram or YouTube, when we open them, we see people talking about different ideas. Even in this video, I'm talking about an idea. But in my channel, I try to be neutral and I tried not to preach to others. My channel is unscripted, unfiltered, and I say whatever comes to my mind without I try not to give you any advice or any direction. I just tell you what I feel. And to me, I'm right, but I can also be wrong. So it might sound like I'm giving you an idea, which maybe I am, but I try not to. But whatever it is, when you look around these days, you see so many ideas because the world has gotten smaller because of the internet. Because of the internet, you are encountered with these ideas. You see all these ideas. You read books, you get ideas. You watch movies, you get ideas. You watch YouTube channels, you get ideas. So we are bombarded with so many ideas to lead our life, to live our life. And Each and every idea might be right if you think about that. So there are many ways to lead your life. Now you have to choose which idea to follow. The common thing about all those ideas has to be that please don't harm others. You have to restrain yourself from harming others, except of the fact of retaliation of or revenge. I'll talk about that in different video. Except of retaliation or revenge, you have to lead your life such a way that you don't end up harming others voluntarily. So you can think about, or you can hear about, you can talk about different ideas to lead your life. You have to choose any one of them. You have to choose whichever is suited to you, because every idea is not suited to every people. And even in a single person's life, at different stages of life, different idea can suit you. So you have to live according to that, and not be too much cluttered about all these ideas. How to live, how should I live, how should I do that, how should I do this. Okay, so you have to be open to all the ideas of the all the core ideas to lead life, but do whatever is suited to you. Don't think about that. You don't have to stick on to a single idea all your life. Firstly, you have to have a good life. You have to have a life with good health, good mental state. And to do that, you have to do what you have to do. You have to lead your life the way it works best for you. So don't be too cluttered about all the ideas you hear, because in that movie it correctly shows that a cluster of people having different ideas, fighting with each other, fighting against each other, and they all are right. They all can be right. So this is the reference that I took from the movie to discuss the theme of this video. Stay tuned for more videos like this.